Welcome back to Nintagious. It's good to see all you guys again. Hopefully everything's in order. I did switch my layout back to away from the winter layout. As much as that kinda doesn't make sense, I decided that I would use the winter layout until February 1st. But in my part of the country, winter only started, like, a month ago. Like, we didn't really get any snow through December, or even early January. It wasn't until, like, the middle and late January that we started seeing it, and now, of course, it's ridiculously cold. So, kinda doesn't make sense to switch it, but I was like, I'll just do it, especially when I had a couple days off, so I was able to reorganize everything and get it working. I had, like, an organizational problem that needed to be addressed. Like, I couldn't find anything I needed, basically. I have, like... my capture's, like, not set up correctly. At all. So let me fix that really quick. That should be good now. Let me drop some pixels really quick. Riley, Soph, Spaghetti, Marco... good to see everybody. We're gonna jump back into Metroid Prime 3 tonight. I'm not fully sure what I'm gonna be doing this weekend. Well, I know what I'm gonna do the next couple days. I don't know what I'm gonna do for overnight. That's something it's just a big question mark, because I think we're pretty much done with Dragon Quest Builders, so I have to decide, like, what's next. So I don't know, I'm probably going to be thinking about that throughout a lot of tonight. Like I said, hopefully everything with my layout is in order. It looks like my likes counter isn't working. Let me see if I can fix that really quick. Well, I told it to do its thing, but it doesn't seem to be doing its thing. I don't know if... yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, you say you're joking. I don't think I do Pokemon for overnight anyway. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna book it. Just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. So it's been like... hey, guy, how's it going? It's been like a week. Probably more than a week at this point. So... I don't fully remember where I am in this game. I wasn't very far into it, though, so I don't think it's going to be difficult to, like, pick back up. And we'll see where it takes us. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing the whole, like... I was liking doing the, like, 3 or 4 nights on and then 3 or 4 nights off kind of formula that I just did this week. It went a little bit longer this week because of varying reasons, but I did not get shit done this week with my days off because of varying reasons. So that has me a little discouraged. I might, like, stop trying to take so much time off, because if I'm not getting anything done with that time off, what's the point? I might as well just be streaming anyway. If anything, it was just causing problems with my sleeping schedule, and I was sleeping too much, and, like, then when I do have to stream, I'm not getting up early enough, so... well, this looks like a whole lot of something that I can't do yet. Actually, I guess I could jump across that. Hey, Scarlet, how's it going? Yeah, it was just one of those weeks where it was one thing after the other, and, like, things just kept distracting me, so I wasn't able to get as much done as I would have liked. That one is not stopping. So I probably have to, like, freeze it or something. So let's go this way instead. Hey, asshole. I think, like, 2 of my nights off, I basically did absolutely nothing. So yeah, I'm kind of like, well, why did I take that much time off if I didn't actually do anything with that time? Oh, these guys look fun. $300 kills. Nice. Oh, you finally tracked down an NES Mini? I have, like, very little desire to pick up an NES Mini. I'd like to get a Super NES Mini, and I think those are the ones that are already, like, kind of hard to get, unfortunately. I don't know, I have the NES Online service. I feel like I don't really need a Mini. Personally. Well, this looks like something. See, the thing is like, I didn't even really get much relaxation time out of those 4 days, so it wasn't even worth it in that regard. Otherwise, I would have agreed. If I just, like, got a good amount of sleep and just, like, just recharged, it would have been worth it, but I didn't, I barely even did that, so... Do you mind? They have jetpacks. Okay. And hey Coulter, how's it going? Wait, you guys are getting fucked. Wow, he like literally gives you enough time to scan him and then attacks you. Hey, Funk. Alright, let me catch up on chat a little bit before I get waist deep in this boss fight. Hey Samo, how's it going? Oh, I'm not surprised by that, Coulter. I'm sure the Wii U sections have been gone in stores for a long time, honestly. Hey Joel, how's it going? Yikes, okay. Oh yeah, Samo, you get up, like, really early, too, don't you? But thanks for stopping in. Whoops. Hey, Blue. Maybe Coulter, but it's the Wii U. The Wii U's been dead for long before the Switch even came out. I can't tell if the grapple is like unresponsive or if it's meant to feel like you're actually like kind of trying to wrangle them. Yeah, like it almost never works the first time I try. Maybe it's not supposed to. I don't know. My god. He's refreshing that armor so fast. I'm not getting in enough damage while he's vulnerable. GameStop is pretty shitty, yeah. I would highly recommend never shopping there unless you absolutely have to. That's basically what I do. I only go there if it's my only option. Wow, he's kind of like wrecking my shit, actually. I didn't realize how low in health I was. The thing is, a lot of what's bad about GameStop is that they treat their employees like shit, too. So that's kind of like the main reason I say never shop there, because they're just a bad company. Yikes. This is bad. I have a feeling he's gonna kill me at least once. Oh good, now he's shooting more stuff. That's just what I needed. And now I don't even know where he is. That's a big problem. Nice. There's like nothing here that drops health, is kind of the problem at the moment. Nope. Dunzo. Wow, I'm still alive? Okay. Not for long. Yup. I like got stuck on some part of the environment and couldn't dodge the shots. Yeah, I think GameStop is, like, almost exclusively a US thing. Like, they don't even have them in Canada. Canada has EB Games, which is the same company. So, you could just extend your hatred to them, I guess. Come on. Just work. I should probably use missiles way more often than I do. They don't actually do that much damage, though. And he can block them. That's fantastic. How am I supposed to dodge these things? They home like crazy. And they just destroy those, so... Oh, I can shoot him down. That's what I'm supposed to do. Alright, I gotcha. He just tears through health. He's a bit of a problem. These things drop health, though, so that's helpful. Alright, well, it's going much smoother this time. I'm just far behind on chat because of focusing. Yeah, half the time he just, like, blocks missiles. Kinda hard to hit him when he's weaving around like this, too. That, like, doesn't work at all. I don't remember that being that unresponsive, like, back in the day. That's why I keep thinking that I'm doing something wrong. Would you stop it? Starting to think I should just be flailing it. Not sure what he's doing, but I'm a little bit afraid. Getting close, though. Sorry. No hyper mode for you. I've never really understood what exactly happens there. Does he just say, forget it? Or is that Dark Samus that's saying, let's just kill him off. No longer useful. Fancy. Ice missiles. Seems fitting. Yeah, GameStop gives you very little money for trade-in. At least now I think they actually give you money. They used to only give you trade-in credit. But yeah, and then they'll turn around and resell that game for like full price. Could you go away? I have scanning to do. And hey, Seven, how's it going? How did the rest of your stream go? Slow ammunition 10. Of health. I think the rest of this stuff I all have scanned. It all disappeared? That's bullshit. That is 100% bullshit. Alright. So what's this? Phasite plating? Interesting. Oh, you finished the game? Nice. I don't think I realized you were that close to finishing it. But that's kind of what happens when you stream when I'm asleep, is I completely lose track of what's happening. And your first donation? Milestone stream. Yeah, Coulter, I think it's like you'd only take credit if you were there with the purpose of getting another game. And know that you're going to put it towards another game. Give me that health. Thank you. Man, that's gonna be an annoying scan to get. Nice. What are you playing next, then, Seven? Or don't you know yet? Wait, so you were just competing to see who could give each other a headache? You know, I was thinking about that last night. In a few regards. Because, one, I was trying to decide on new music for the splash screen and, the break screen. And I was kind of like, it would be cool if there was an easy way of setting up a way that, like, you guys could submit songs for that. With, like, no guarantee of, like, I'll definitely use it, because everything would have to be approved. But then I was also, like, just kind of remembering the kind of music that I listened to when I was your age. And I was like, it'd be cool if we could do a stream where we could just, like, share music, but I wouldn't know how to get around the copyright for shit like that. Aside from the obvious of making it an unlisted stream, but then, like, I think you still get copyright even for unlisted streams, so it's not exactly foolproof. Hey, Twisted, how's it going? What?
Clearly, this is the source of the energy signature we detected. This generator is supplying power to the Leviathan's protective shield. You will be unable to destroy the generator with your current weapons. You must find a weapon capable of penetrating the generator's heavy armor.
Oh yeah, you have a stream in the morning. Yeah, you've got a no pressure. Don't I have to do this? Yes. Oh, that figures. So did I come all this way for nothing? That sucks. I think I had to go the other way first. I'm gonna go Team Pancake myself, Blue. I think. Pretty sure. Unless I talk to View and he's like, no fuck pancakes, it has to be waffles or nothing. And then I'm gonna be like, okay. I mostly decided based on making them. Making waffles is a pain in the ass. Making pancakes isn't that bad. Alright, 7. We'll be here for a while yet. You've never ate a waffle before? What are you talking about? Is that even possible? Your parents never buy Eggos, like, ever? I find that hard to believe. Give me that. But then a lot of people would probably say that Eggos don't count as waffles, and I would probably agree. Like, they do, but clearly you gotta have, like, real waffles. Can I do this now? Nope. That's still not what I'm supposed to do. Huh. Or wait, do I have to, like, specifically target this, maybe? Yes, I do. Nice. I found a thing. Nom. Boing. Shortcut discovered. I still don't think I have scans on those enemies. Where am I? Okay. I don't think that's terribly useful. I can go over there and go through this corridor, though, for funsies. I'm pretty sure I have to leave and go to the other part of the planet. I think I was supposed to go that way first. I actually can't get up that way. I have to come around from the other side. So that shortcut did nothing. I actually do want to try to go, like, much higher up there. Eggos are like Pop-Tarts. Like, they're almost better as, like, a snack. Neat. Oh cool, I can just drop down here. So yeah, on that note, because I know a few people have been asking and looking forward to it, there is another Splatoon Splatfest next weekend. That's what we were talking about. It's pancakes versus waffles. So I will probably stream that, but I don't know when. I have to look at, like, when the Splatfest is and figure out when I'll be streaming it.
Samus, we have discovered a Federation landing site on Rio.
That's super. You need to, like, stop talking at me for, like, a little while. Just a little bit.
Use this facility to upgrade your ship.
Not, like, forever, but, like, let me explore. I'm thinking this is why people didn't really like this game as much as the other two. Like, it barely gave me time to explore before it was like, saying, hey, go here. Oh, I have to go over there? Ah, because I have the ice missile now. So I don't have to go this way yet. Interesting. I have to go back over here now that I have the ice missiles. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go this way first. What's that? Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh. Okay. No rescan? Okay. This game's a little less stupid about scans, at least. You notice that, like, I scanned an elevator, and now I don't have to scan any other elevators. So... neat. Shortcuts. Yoink. Hey JMZ, how's it going? Is that Eastern time, Blue, or is that your time? So I'd probably want to do it Friday overnight. Is probably when I'd want to do it, because that would allow me, like, the most time, and I wouldn't have to worry about, like, rushing to fit it in. What the fuck do you want? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Jerk. So yeah, we'll go with that. That might change, but I'm thinking I'm thinking Friday night overnight next week is gonna be the Splatoon Splatfest. So for like Friday evening, I'll do something else. I really want to get that scan, and this seems like a good place to do it. Can I reset them? Also, my batteries are dying, I see. No, of course they're not going to respawn. Excuse me. Yeah, Riley, that's one of the reasons Doritos are fucking nasty. You'll learn. You'll learn. Let's just save. I really want to go back and scan this one enemy. Why can't the world all be at one time? I don't know. Oh, it spit me out here. How do I get up there? Because there's an upgrade up there. How do I do it? Hmm. Hello? Get up there. I wonder how I do all of this. Have to get up there somehow. So, I might have to come in from the other side? Maybe? Nope. Just like won't let me stand up there. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it for now. That was essentially what was happening, so... Or, Riley. Okay, let's go... Let's go upgrade the ship. Who's blowing up my Discord? What's going on? Yeah, I was being a jerk and mixing up viewer names. Don't mind me. Alright, so let's see. I guess I want to go over here first, because there's probably, like, just a missile expansion, but we're going to do it anyway. Now we're going to go all the way down there, and go that way. Baja Blast. I haven't had Baja Blast in a while. I get kind of grumpy whenever I go shopping for soda because where I go almost never has soda sales. So I almost always just wind up going to Dollar General instead. And they almost always have sales, but it's only ever on bottles. Like, they never have, and therefore only one flavor. They never have sales on anything else. So sometimes I just have to splurge and spend more to get variety, which kind of sucks. Alright, so we want to go up that way. Oh my god, are you serious? That's what you get. That's what you get. Ah, that didn't kill him. Hello? That's enough of your bullshit. How have I not scanned these things yet? Aside from the fact that they're hard to scan. There we go. Oh yeah, JMT did ask you something, so that is true. Oh, have you never tried Baja Blast before? You are in for a treat then. Too bad you're gonna stain that experience by adding Doritos into the fucking mix. Kids today. Oh, it was Lurk. Just like auto-corrected. When you said Luke. Yep. Bloop, 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 bloop. Because they're disgusting. So, what kind of question is that? They're nasty. They're literally designed not to be good, but to be addictive. And the things that make them addictive make them disgusting. But people don't realize they're disgusting because they're fucking addicted. And even if they do realize they're disgusting, they keep eating them because they're like, well, they just don't realize any better. Where the fuck do you guys come from? I think for me, it's just that there are better snacks. It's one of those snacks that's, like, so, like, overhyped, and they're just, like, not good. So I'm more vocal about it than I need to be. Because I don't like overhype. We do have 10 likes. Let me hit that pixel button quick. Your friend was buying and wouldn't let you get Doritos. Well, he's a good friend. You should hang on to that one. Hey. Whee! How do I get back up? Yeah, it's the wall jump. Sure as hell hope I'm getting the wall jump down here. I might be in trouble. And hey noob, how's it going? Yeah, goldfish are fucking amazing. Goldfish are the ones that should be overhyped. Yeah, that's something that sucks with like spicy, is that eventually you get used to it and the novelty wears off. Is that one bigger? To be fair, I remember trying the jalapeno Doritos and they were, like, not bad, but then, yeah, I also, after a while, I was like, they just taste like normal-ass disgusting Doritos again, so... Even in terms of, like, tortilla chips, there's just better on the market. But it's one of those things where they have no reason to make them not suck, because people are buying them. So they might as well just keep doing what they're doing, you know? They have no reason to change the recipe. What all am I trying to do here? Or is that all I was supposed to do? And now I have to... Let's jump in here and see what happens. No, yeah, I need to, like... Oh, well, I needed to do that anyway, so that works out. So that... Do I have to get that last one, too? Or are we good? What's that? No, I can't jump that high. Let's try that again, because I'm not sure what I have to do about that last one. Nope, he still wants... He wants me to break that, too. That's not doing anything, though. Hmm... Nice. What is that thing? That's not even something I can scan, therefore it's not something I can interact with, probably. So... Can I get up here? No. That doesn't really do anything. Wait, I see you. I don't think I can actually get up there. Okay. Let's do some chat catching up really quick. Now, those extreme goldfish flavors are like, I wouldn't say they're disgusting, but I wouldn't say they're like top tier. I like it when the flavor is like baked in and it's not just some fucking like powder that they pour into the package afterwards. And that can be like kind of hit or miss. Cheez-Its do the same thing. Like the one, like these, I have these cheddar jack jalapeno ones. These are like, they just pour in flavor afterwards, and it's like they're not as good as when they're like it's actually baked in. Why? What's wrong with the pizza ones? The extreme pizza ones are just basic pizza. Because, like, the regular pizza ones are good. Thanks, guy, I guess. Ah. Now there's also a thing up there. I thought I was still in that, so I was like, why are you putting me up here? Oh my god, I'm on the right track. Why are you talking to me right now? Fine.
Once activated, the unique phazon inside your body overreacts after several seconds.
That's great.
We foresee this problem when we gave you the PED, and unknowingly, we put you in grave danger.
Yeah, good work.
We are sorry.
We are sorry.
Aware that it will not be possible to counter Dark Samus without the PED. You must be careful in using it. In the meantime, we will continue to investigate this unique phazon.
Yeah, maybe, like, test what you do next time, instead of just doing it and hoping for the best. Assholes. Hey, Oblivion, how's it going? It has been a while. Alright, what are we trying to do here? Let's just go down here, for starters. Cool, free energy tank. I'll take that. That's a peculiarly placed energy tank. Because you could actually just kind of like accidentally walk past that. If you're not careful. I'm supposed to just jump straight over there, or do I blow these up? There we go. Out of here. Neat. I did a thing. Why are there... I shouldn't go. I shouldn't go there. But why was there a grapple point built into this pillar in the very specific means of if somebody knocks the pillar over, the grapple point will fall out and become usable? Why were they like... This is a precaution we should take. What kind of architecture? Backup cache doing here? It's interesting. Well, this looks like the kind of room where I'm gonna have to fight something.
Hostile life forms detected. Initiating security lockdown.
Nailed it. But these guys are so annoying. Couldn't you give me literally anything else to fight?
Hostile life forms detected. Initiating security lockdown.
After I kill these things, I'm gonna take a minute to catch up on chat a little bit. Bye. Oh, now we got these guys too? Okay. You can jump pretty high. Still one somewhere. Not sure entirely where. Because I think he's cloaked because he's an asshole. There he is. Oh, you jerk. Oh my god, how many shots do you take? Hello? Thank you. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, let me catch up here in a minute. Before I begin whatever this puzzle is. Alright, yeah, what am I missing? Let me scroll back a bit here. Yeah, culture. The extreme goldfish are like not very good, in my opinion. The basic ones are better. That's true, Scarlet. You're not wrong. That was bizarre. I don't know what the hell was happening in that stream. I mean, I know exactly what was happening. One little troll was pushing it too far, and then somebody else decided, well, if he can push it too far, surely I can push it too far, too. And then just didn't know when to stop. Oh yeah, you weren't there for that, were you, Soph? Man, you would have fucking lost it. You would have lost it. I was close to losing it. But you would have absolutely lost it. Did that actually do anything? Like, I can't get up there or anything. It's too high to jump. Oh, it was something in another stream, Oblivion. Don't worry about it. It's just something where, like, eventually the mods had to be like, enough is enough. People were just acting out and, like, just wanted attention. See why I pulled this thing out and then it was like, well, now you can scan it again. Like, stop. Please stop. It's not a lot going on in this room. I'm gonna be honest. It feels like there's a lot going on, but there's not a lot going on. Do I just want to go over here? Is this where I want to be? I don't think this is where I want to be. Oh yeah, because I can get in here. I gotcha. God, there's so many, like, cheesy motion gimmicks in this game that, like, don't have a point. Like, that was just them saying, look, you can move something with motion. How clever was that? Bet you've never seen this in a game before. Get in there. How do I do that? I think I have to get in there. Do I have to get in there? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. I go up there through there. I gotcha. I gotcha. Let's do that. It's not gonna go places, though. Whee! Oh, I get it, because there's an entrance and an exit. I getcha. Hey, look at that. It's like you actually unlocked it and took it out yourself. Wii era, baby. Wii era. Okay. Well, I can't do that yet, so unlocking that door was, like, kinda meaningless. But I can probably close this and then call my ship in? That was, like, what I was here to do originally anyway, right?
Data received.
Nice. Okay. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Yeah, it's not really worth talking about what happened, honestly. It wasn't anything special. It was just people saying things that they knew were going to piss people off just to see what they could get away with. Like, they were just being insensitive and just being, like... Just to see what they could do. Yay. That's pretty much what happened, Oblivion, yeah. Eventually people were like, what the actual fuck is going on here? And, like... I think everybody hit a breaking point at, like, the exact same time, because View said something at, like, the exact same time. I was like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna start timing people out, because this is ridiculous. Alright, so I can just fly out of here, because I can't do these orange doors yet. So we can leave and fly back to... I just can't see the other area from here, I guess. Oops, I don't want to go that far back. And now I can go back over here. Correct? Yes, because now I can go down here, and now I can blow that up, so... Let's do that. Let's do that. Hey Jeff, no, he didn't. That's just a running gag on View's channel, because that kid tends to say things a lot that like would get people in trouble, and he thinks he can get away with it, I guess. But like, he doesn't mean he's not actually a troll. He's just some kid that can't keep his mouth shut sometimes. So View jokes a lot about banning him for different things. Because, yeah, why would you come into a stream and be like, you're not going to be able to beat this? Like, why would you... That's instigating the streamer. Like, why would you do... That's so rude, and he wasn't thinking when he said it. The funny thing about that kid is, like, he can poke fun like that, but as soon as you start poking fun at him, he can't take it. Like... Then he starts playing the victim card of like, oh, everybody's being so mean to me. It's like, well, you brought it upon yourself. Don't tease people if you don't want them teasing you back. Hi. And yeah, Paul, I figured you were either busy or getting your lurk on, like, quite a bit. I hope everything is going well for you. Because I hadn't even seen you in other streams. I think I was in one of Kink's streams the other night, like last week, and somebody said, I haven't seen Paul in a while. I was like, well, he does lurk a lot. Whoops. I jumped too early. I want to go over this way again. Let's go ahead and save again quick, like, just in case something horrible happens. You never know. Yeah, exactly, Coulter. That's basically what happened. I don't want to go into, like, a play-by-play of, like, oh, here's everything that happened, because, like, even though, like, View wasn't doing anything wrong, it makes it sound like, oh, look at what happened in View's stream, can you believe it? It's like, and it wasn't his fault at all, so... And like I said, it wasn't really it wasn't anything special. It was just a bunch of kids that were, like, just pushing their luck a little bit too far. Being just overly edgy and wanting attention. That one died remarkably quickly. The hell? None of this stuff was here before. None of this stuff was here before. What happened? I left for like 10 minutes and you guys set up shop? Man, ice missiles are, like, not very effective on these guys. Whoa. What the hell was that? Oh, he's in hyper mode. Okay, fuck you. See how it is. These are still probably, like, the easiest way to beat him. What is that? Why? There's a thing on me. Ow. Okay. This is quite enough of that. Alright, what is all this junk? Or they're trying to stop me, is what they're doing. Perhaps obviously. Yeah, when I say trolling, or when I say kids, I mean, like, immaturity, not age. Because I think the one was, like, not a kid. At least the one. Like I said, they were just seeing what they could get away with. Do I have to, like, shut these down to get the enemies to stop coming, maybe? I think I might. Didn't I scan one of these already? Could have sworn. Let's finish scanning all this stuff in case this is my only chance. Let's grab this. And do the thing. Yikes. Yikes! That did a lot of damage. It's a good thing I saved. Yeah, Paul, I mean, there's no way of knowing how old anyone is. Like, even if they say, this is how old I am, there's no way of knowing that for sure. So I find that you have no choice but to treat people based on how they act. Their maturity. If they act like dumb fucking kids, then you're gonna treat them like a dumb fucking kid. And if they don't like that, you have to be like, then don't act like a dumb fucking kid. Is really what it comes down to. Pretty sure I hit the double jump button, but okay. Okay. That was interesting. They threw a bomb at me that, like, instantly put me into hyper mode. So, well, you guys are fucked now. All this stuff's scanned already, right? Yeah. Oh, I wonder if I can use hyper mode to destroy that grating over there. Okay, I did that last time. Now what am I supposed to do? Come on. Really? So these only stay deactivated for a certain amount of time, so I'm supposed to deactivate them and then do something? Oh. Am I supposed to... That's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, cool. That was fun. Just final smashed that shit. Alright, let's try it out. I mean, it says unable to do it with the current suit upgrades, so maybe it's not worth it. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe I'll just take that as fact. Yeah, like, stupid is such a generic term that, like, there are probably more specific ways of saying that. Well, that sucked. Like, I don't think kids are stupid, they just have a lot to learn. There's a difference. There's a difference between being inexperienced and dumb. I typically don't think little of anyone. Why did that not work? It was interesting. I almost died there because of that. If somebody's like... If somebody's like, oh, I don't know what that means, I'm not usually like, what are you, fucking stupid? No, I'm like, okay, so you've never heard it before. The only thing that bothers me is when people act like they do know what everything means, and then it comes out that they have no fucking idea what, like, when they're afraid of saying, I don't know what that means. And could you elaborate, please? Or worse, when they're wrong and act like they're right. That's another one that agitates the hell out of me.
Data received.
Alright, that's enough of your thing. Your... whatever that is. We're just blowing up space pirate shit, not even caring. I think that's what ignorance means, but I think most people use ignorance as... ignorance is typically used as more of, like, a racist term these days. Like, people are ignorant because they're treating people based on their race, and they're not, like... thinking. I don't really know how to put it, but I think that's usually how ignorant is used these days. And yeah, I've gone on many a rant before, because even back in the Splatoon days, I would complain about stupid kids, and then I'd have somebody in the community be like, well, I'm like 14, so why are you calling me stupid? And I'm like, well, I'm not calling you stupid, I'm calling, like, I'm not referring to people, when I say kids, I'm not referring to people who are young, I'm referring to people who are socially inexperienced and immature. Because like I said, I think most kids are just like, they just have a lot to learn, and there's nothing wrong with that, as long as they're willing to learn. Alright, so I think we get to go to the other part of the planet now. For once, see, now I'm, like, alarmed by the fact that the game hasn't told me what to go do. What's this guy's deal? 'Cause he's new. I'm remembering that stuff in this game takes a little bit too long to kill. Because they just expect you to use hyper mode all the damn time. But I don't wanna. Alright, Oblivion, thanks for stopping in. I actually have a wicked headache tonight, too. I'm not sure why. It started, like, shortly after I started streaming, actually. It's actually not as bad as it was earlier. And before anybody's like, oh, if you have a headache, you should probably stop and take a break. Like, no, because if I stop and take a break, I'm just gonna sit here and, like, be mopey about the fact that I have a headache, and I'm not gonna do anything else. So I might as well just keep going. If it were really bad, I have the ability to acknowledge when it's a really bad headache and I need to stop doing what I'm doing. But it's not that bad. I say that because, like, last weekend I had a really bad headache and everybody kept saying that, like, oh, you should take a break, and I'm like, no, because then I'm just gonna sit here and be like, my head hurts, and I'm not gonna actually do anything. So If anything, I'll probably just keep playing video games, so I might as well just keep it up. It's probably the weather. I don't think it's doing anything here today. It's just fucking cold. But that's probably it. Okay. Oh wait, there was a shortcut back there I could have taken. And that would have spat me out over there. I should probably do that. It's a lot faster. Yeah, it's not even bad enough for me to take medication, honestly. I only take medication for headaches when they're really bad, because I'm afraid that if I take it for every little headache, then when I get a really bad one, the medicine won't work anymore. Because I'll have built up an immunity to it. So I avoid doing that. Ooh, this is scannable. Yeah, East Coast the last couple days have been dealing with that the outrageous cold. I think we're through the worst of it, I think we're through the worst of it now. I think it's about to start calming down a bit. And even then, here, it wasn't that bad. I think the lowest it got here was like -6 or something, which wasn't that bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not. A lot of other parts of the country were dealing with like -20, -30. My phone's taking forever to update, but it says that when I woke up, it was 11 when I woke up. So hey, we're back up into the double digits. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Coulter, some of those spirits are stupid. I'm kind of glad that I'm done with all that shit, to be totally honest. Alright. Out of curiosity, I would assume you would know the answer to this, Coulter. Can you use Piranha Plant in World of Light? Like, do you just get him in World of Light now, or can you not use him at all? Did it get as low as -13? I don't know if it got that cold here. Maybe it did. I don't know. It's weird because the night that was really cold didn't seem that cold to me. Last night it seemed colder, and it was nowhere near as cold last night. So, I don't know. Oops. Alright, totally new area. You know, could you guys, like, just go away? Like, I don't want to burn a hyper mode every time one of these assholes shows up. Like, it's kind of tedious, you know? And I just, like, burned an entire health energy pack for that. I did get some of it back, I guess, since I canceled it early. But still. Oh, come on! Fucking asshole. Ooh. Man, the energy tanks in this game are really free. Oh, you don't have Piranha Plant yet? I boot the game up and did classic mode with Piranha Plant. That's literally all I've done. That is both good to hear and not good to hear, Paul. Because, yeah, it sounds like it's probably, like, when you don't want it to be that hot, it's probably terrible. Or you have to deal with it being, like, warmest room in the house, so you think it's too hot and everybody else is like, it's cold. It's supposed to be in the 50s for you tomorrow, JMC? That's crazy. I don't think I'm gonna see anything like that in quite a while yet, but... Oh, you never got the email, Coulter. I had the same problem, actually. I had to contact Nintendo about it. Contact them about it like last week, because I didn't want them to be like, oh, you were supposed to take care of this before the end of the month. So I was like, all right, I guess I better do it then. And they got me the code like really quickly, so. Hi. God, they're all in hyper mode? Okay, fuck this. Okay, I don't think that one was in hyper mode. Yo, he just picked up that space pirate and threw him at me. That just happened. Everything in this game does a ton of damage. It's kind of annoying. Oh, I'm in a bad place right now. Get me out of here, please. Alright, that sucked a little bit. Yeah, chatbot's not... I think it's a YouTube thing. I think it's YouTube that's not very accurate for lurkers. I don't have the boost ball yet, right? No? Okay. Had to double check on that. I've noticed that in streams I watch where I'm lurking like all the fucking time. like Flappers, I should have hundreds and hundreds of hours in Flappers streams. I watch his streams like every single night. Every single night he's live anyway. But I only have like 50 hours or something like that, because I'm just like never active in chat that much. Hyper mode is so stupid. The highest difficulty on this game is really idiotic because everything is in hyper mode like all the time. It is super dumb. They also have the tendency to do that. Did you see what he did? Like, that charge shot would have killed him instantly when it hit him, because those things don't have much health. So in the amount of time it took from the charge shot to get from my cannon to the enemy, he activated hyper mode so that he could survive. It's like, it's just dumb. This one's in fucking hyper mode too. So it turns, like, every fight on the hardest difficulty, like, every little fight takes, like, actual minutes. It's so dumb. Yeah. Yeah, if AI is too good about, like, reading your inputs and, like, reacting accordingly, it can be pretty frustrating. That's something I like about Smash Ultimate, actually, is the AI. Like, in Smash 4 and in Brawl, they just made the AI read your inputs to figure out what to do, and it was, like, unfightable. They still do it in Ultimate, but it's not nearly as noticeable. Yeah, sports games are typically really bad about it. They just know exactly what you're gonna do. Nala, why are you crying? What do you need, baby? I mean, you're not losing your mind out there, but I hear a few mew mew mews, so you must need something. What on earth? What are you doing in here? Alright, give me a minute. Can I kill this mini boss, or do you need whatever it is you need, like, right this minute? Meow. I think she needs whatever it is she needs right this minute. Here. What's the matter? What's wrong? What's the matter? What's the matter, baby? What's the matter, baby? Don't you want to say hi? Don't you want to say hi? Meow. Everybody. No, you're not interested. You're just like, whatever. Give me food. Alright. I hate to hop up, like, just as I got to a mini-boss, but I'm gonna go see what she wants really quick. So, I will be right back. Enjoy the new break screen music. Alright, sorry about that. I wanted to make sure she had everything she needed. I found out she did throw up out in the living room. It was just a hairball. She hasn't been feeling very well lately. But this isn't what she has been doing lately, so I'm not really concerned, but I still wanted to clean it up before it became a problem. And I kind of like checked all over the apartment to make sure that it was just that one spot. Cause yeah, lately I'm not entirely sure what's wrong with her, if anything's wrong with her, if she's just like not feeling well. I don't know. Some nights she's been a vomit factory. I don't know. It's been frustrating and weird. I'm gonna drop some pixels on you guys as a thanks for being patient and hanging out. I remember when I was like first starting streaming, I couldn't take even a 5-minute break without coming back to like the stream being dead. So it does mean a lot that everybody's still hanging out. And all right, let's see what we have to do here. Okay, so I have to shoot it in the mouth. That's pretty standard. Can I actually hit him? Yes, I can, okay. Oh, he died really fast, actually. I don't think that actually did any damage. I'm not totally sure what I have to do. Like, that's not doing anything. Missiles, maybe? Oh yeah, breaks are definitely necessary, but yeah, in those early days, I just couldn't, like... I remember needing to, like, even bathroom breaks, I'd be, like, really rushed. I was like, I have to get back, like, as quickly as possible. If I needed to get, like, something to eat, like, forget it. Stream was gone by the time I got back. Tongue and mouth are sensitive, belly sometimes vulnerable from the ground. Hey, View. Oops. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's try this again, I guess. Yeah, that just doesn't do anything. Oh, do I have to, like, stun it? So it was doing something. Cool. Okay, cool. Progress. not exactly intuitive. You're going to be taking a lot of damage trying to get in there. Yeah, like I said a bit ago, I did classic mode with Piranha Plant. That's like all I've done. Aside from watch some videos about him. One of these nights, View and I'll have the time to sit down and play, and I'll give him a shot then, probably. Nah, you can't, like, stick around and get double hit. Are you serious? Wow, it didn't drop anything. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Oh my god, are you serious? Like, you're a little late to the party, guys. And if it doesn't sound too cheesy and mushy, View, I'm proud of you for sticking it out with Resident Evil 2. Most I think most people were most people would have been completely broken of that game after what you went through with it. Like, they would have just been like, well, this game is dead to me. No, not with the edgelords in chat. Not that. With the game itself. How did you even figure out that it was possible? Did you, like, look around online for a bit and found other people dealing with the same problem, or did you decide to just, like, keep trying it? Oh, that's alright, Scarlet. Yeah, I was kind of, like, not totally sure what you were talking about. But yeah, I definitely had that same moment. I mean, you pointed it out during the stream. Like, why was that knife there? It still seems kind of shitty that, like, a lot of, like, a lot of players would probably spin it as, oh, well, you should have been more careful with your ammo throughout the game. And it's like, to a point, I agree with that, but in this case, no, because you were locked into that point of the game. Like, if you could have, like, when you were stuck on the first form, technically you could have gone back, right? Like, you could have backtracked and gotten more ammo and herbs and such. But during that last section of the game, you couldn't leave. They should have given you what you needed to kill that thing. And I guess they did in the form of the knife, but I feel like they should have given you a little bit more, maybe? Kind of like when you went into the second phase, they gave you a goddamn minigun. Like, they were like, hey, here, you're probably gonna need this. Yeah, that's what I figured. I thought the knife was there just them being stupid. Which I think it kind of was, because who's actually gonna use that knife? You know what I mean? Alright, so I can't do this yet because there's anti-air turrets, is what they're getting going for here. So I have to sweep through this whole area and take out the turrets first, I think. That makes sense to me. Although it looks like I have to try my ship first because these doors are both locked. So I guess let's do that. Yeah, I think you kind of have to do that.
Samus, there are 2 anti-aircraft turrets protecting the generator.
Yeah, I saw that.
Would not be able to get a clear shot while those guns are active.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it could, but okay. It's fine. Okay, so how do I get these doors open? Or is this not what I'm supposed to be doing right now? Well, hold on. Unable to open from this side. Unable to open from this side. What am I missing? So this isn't where I'm supposed to be, is what they're trying to tell me. Oops, I don't go that far back. Yeah, because that one time you tried the knife and I'm pretty sure he just grabbed you right away. So... yeah, I was assuming that that was not a thing you could do. I guess you just had to get him at low enough health first? I guess I have to go back this way. Maybe here? There's another door here. Pretty sure I can't go that way, though. What am I looking for here? I don't get it. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. I had to try to leave. Hey Volpe, how's it going? Well, I was just briefly stuck for like a couple seconds, but we are okay now. How did I get corrupted? This is an obnoxious mechanic. Alright, now I can go either way here. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, sure, fuck it. We'll go this way first. Looks like I'm not going this way first. I wonder if, I wonder if that's like... I wonder if that's how the original game was. I mean... in the original, like, in most cases, most people probably just... I think a lot of people that play Resident Evil a lot keep multiple save files, so a lot of people probably are just going back to an earlier save file and being like, alright, let's just get more, make sure we get here with more ammo. But I don't think you should have to do that. That's something I don't like. I really don't want to use another fucking hyper mode. Thank you for dying. Those look like turrets. Yup. Well, they don't take a whole lot of punishment. Yeah, that's true. The thing is the knife was, like, very not responsive, too. Like, it was almost difficult to tell if you were actually dealing damage. So that's another problem. Not even hard to tell if you were dealing damage, but hard to tell if you were actually hitting it. So that's not helpful either. Oh, your guys are fucking assholes. Yup. God, when was the last time I fucking saved? She just, like, legit turn into Dark Samus. Okay. I feel like I'm quite a ways back. That's frustrating. I'm not that far back. It's still obnoxious, but... I really like that this game, like, doesn't reset your scans when you die. So do I even need to attempt this any? I do have to attempt calling my ship in, that's annoying. And I can't skip this. I should've got that drink while I was up. Shit.
Samus, there are 2 anti-aircraft turrets protecting the generator. Your ship will not be able
So, View, maybe you can help me decide. I wanted to talk about this a bit last night, but, like, I didn't want to bother you after the Resident Evil 2 thing, because I had a feeling you didn't want to talk about video games at all. So I didn't bother. I'm thinking about dedicating overnights this weekend to Wargroove and Dragon Marked for Death. Maybe. But I'm not sure which one I should do tonight. And if that's something I should do. Do you think it would be a better idea to do those during evening streams to get more, like, exposure for the games? The thing is like, indie games typically don't get very good views anyway. So I'm thinking putting it in overnight makes the most sense. Guess you can just evaporate everything before they run it, before they use hyper mode. That kind of works. I guess, like, more so the question I'm asking, and this is a question for everybody, is which one would you be more interested in seeing? Now, I imagine most people have no idea what either game is. And they're like, I imagine most of you are like, we don't know what games you're talking about. Yeah, I was actually thinking backwards. I was thinking doing them overnight, and if I really, 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 really like them, then I'd switch them to evening. And yeah, I wasn't sure if you were getting both. I read a review about Dragon Marked for Death that basically said it's a 2D Monster Hunter, and I was like, cool. I was already pretty sold, but that makes it sound even better. But it said that Dragon Marked for Death is a very hard game to play solo. So I was like, I should probably make sure that somebody's getting it before I do. And then, yeah, Riley and anybody else who's, like, has no idea what these games are. Wargroove is a game similar... I'll say similar to Fire Emblem. It's not actually that similar to Fire Emblem, but more people know what that is. It's more similar to Advance Wars. It's just not many people know what that game is. It's a strategy game that came out today, I think. Dragon Marked for Death came out yesterday, and that is from the creators of Mega Man 0. They also made Mega Man 9 and 10. It's like... I thought it was a Metroidvania, but I don't think it really is. I think the review I read basically said, yeah, it's like Monster Hunter, except it's a 2D platformer. And both of them I had a lot of interest in picking up. I'm just trying to figure out when to stream them, like where to put them on the schedule. Evening streams are like a little bloated at the moment. Like we have Mega Man Legacy Collection, or at this point I'm just calling it a marathon. What am I supposed to do here? Clearly I'm supposed to accomplish something because... but then since I think we're basically done with Dragon Quest Builders, I figured I could just slip those games into overnight this weekend and see how they go. Underside valve. What exactly am I supposed to do this? See, I had to like scan it before I knew that I could do that. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I think we're mostly done with Builders. We beat it last weekend. And sandbox mode I didn't like at all. So I've just been playing... the rest of the weekend I replayed campaign and did challenges. I'd kind of like to play something else though. I think I'm cool with like giving it a break. And then maybe we could come back to it at a later date. Whoa. Because I know that it was still a lot of fun to play, and I know people had a lot of fun watching it. So I don't know if I want to give up on it entirely, but I wouldn't mind playing some other things for a bit. Is all. These hyper mode guys are fucking assholes. Oh, he's in hyper mode too. Okay, good. Would have done this a long time ago if I knew that. Wow, that didn't stay out long. How are you supposed to know which one it's opening? It's kind of annoying. That is really annoying to target. Oh my god, it won't lock out on at all. Alright, I'm gonna have to start ignoring these guys. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I only had to destroy 3 of those? Figured I'd have to destroy all 4. Or did I destroy all 4? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, a part of me is like, yeah, we can be done with Dragon Quest Builders until 2 comes out, and then I'll definitely get that and play it, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Just, I think for now I want to do something else for a bit. And I have a few ideas there. It's just that, like I said, these 2 games in particular might not be, like, the future of Overnight or anything. Because if they do well enough, I might switch them to evening. It's just convenient to put them there for now. Yeah, more health, please. What are those? Just power-up droppers, I think. Had to make yourself throw up afterwards. I was enjoying Kingdom Hearts up until they got to that point where I had no fucking idea what was going on, and then I was like, this is really dumb. Like, the early parts of the game, when they were just, like, going around to the different worlds, I was like, this is cool. I'm into this. But then, yeah, it reached that point where they started dealing with all the Organization 13 bullshit, and I was like, this is so dumb. Like, this is absolutely so dumb. Part of it might have been the fact that, like, I missed parts. So, like maybe that's it. Maybe it's just, since I missed some parts, now I have no idea what's going on. But, oh, you can, like, sort of blow these up. Doesn't seem to do much, though. It's just a visual thing. Huh. Yeah, basically. Until they started dealing with all the convoluted, heartless, nobody bullshit, I was like, alright, I'm out. And I have not seen a single Final Fantasy character in that game yet. I don't know if they're just barely in it, or if they decided not to have them at all in this one. Oh, I do have that one scanned. Alright, round 2 it looks like. Which, I have full health, so I'm feeling good about this. Yeah, like, I think what broke it for me is that there's like 3 of every character running around. There's like the normal version of the character, and then there's the heartless version that's like not heartless because they're like in this organization thing, and then there's the nobody version. It's like, well, what's the nobody do? Like, what's that one? Like, why are there 3 Rikus running around? This is so dumb. And it gets just so confusing. Okay, dick. I don't have to... Why are they different colors? Aha. I shouldn't be taking this health yet. Shit. Oh well. Oh, because I have to flip it the other way. I gotcha. It was kind of entertaining to watch. Like, visually, it's a spectacle. For better and for worse. Like, it's a very pretty game. The problem is there are some attacks that are such spectacles that you don't even know if the attack's doing anything. Like, you can't tell what's happening, because it's just all flash. And I wasn't really a fan of that. Ultimately, I think Resident Evil 2 is more fun to watch. Probably because you don't, like, the streamer doesn't need 12 years of studying Kingdom Hearts to understand what's happening in Resident Evil. Kingdom Hearts also suffers a little bit from, like, they almost tried too hard to make every single game count, so that people couldn't be like, oh, you only have to play, like, these games. You can, like, the spin-offs don't matter. Like, no, they even tried to make them matter, just because they wanted people to not feel like they wasted their time, I guess. And I felt like that's kind of obnoxious. Like, I was watching a part earlier where they had characters from the shitty DS game running around, and I was like, what the fuck are these guys doing here? How are they still alive? Because they wanted it to matter. They wanted the fans to not feel like they were wasting their time when they played those games. It's sad. I really like the concept of those games, but I think the execution they totally botched. At some point they got, like, so far off the rails. And, like, I've mentioned this before about Japanese developers. I feel like sometimes Japanese developers have, like, really bad ideas, and nobody has the balls to say, hey, this is a stupid idea. So they go through with it, even though it's, like, a terrible idea. Up there somehow. Like I said to View in your stream, I feel like it was a way cooler game when it was just, like, Maleficent being a troublemaker and making, like, a league of villains, and that's something that was, like, easy to understand. How the fuck are you supposed to get up there? What am I doing here? Maybe I can't do that yet. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe this is something I do later. Okay. And it makes me think that, like, people bitch that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is too big, and that there's too many movies, and you have to, like, watch all of them to know what's going on. Not really. Not compared to Kingdom Hearts. Like, how many different games are there, and they construct that in a way where you kinda do have to play all of them to know what the fuck's going on. Meanwhile, I think you can watch Infinity War and, like, for the most part, understand what the fuck's happening. A very strong blast? Oh. Got it. I think it's one of those things for me where it's like, I don't want to hate it. Like, I want to like it, and that's why I'm so critical of it. I don't know if it's the same thing for View, but... or others that don't like it, but that's my thing, is like, I look at Kingdom Hearts and I'm like, this looks like something that could be really cool. I want to enjoy this, but the way they've done it, in my opinion, turned it into something that I can't enjoy. Alright. Done. And it comes, like, with what you're saying, Riley, about surprised how much you enjoyed watching Resident Evil. It's like, some games are just more watchable than others. Like, I've talked before about how some people will say, like, they feel like they can't watch the stream, or they can't, like, contribute to the conversation because they don't know anything about the game. But it's like, it's relatively easy to relate. Like, you just spectate, and then you comment on things you're seeing. It's no different than watching a movie, really. But some games aren't very good for that. I think Resident Evil is typically a fairly easy to understand concept, so it is probably good for streaming because of that.
The seed is now exposed. You must fly there and find a way to destroy.
You don't need to know all this ridiculous backstory to be able to sit down and watch a Resident Evil game and get it, you know? What am I doing? That was me trying to navigate without actually looking at the screen. This is what happens. Now what's happening? It's kind of interesting how this game is, like, changing. Like, these areas, like, always had... Like, I've been to this area before. This is where I fought that mini-boss. And now it's, like, something completely different is here. I think maybe the problem with Prime 3 is, like... This kind of stopped feeling like a Metroid, if that makes sense. Or at least it stopped feeling like a Metroidvania. It still is, but it's way more guided now. these assholes, like, evacuating or something. We're only at about 3 hours, but I feel like we're gonna be at a good stopping point here soon. Because I think we're about to go fight, like, a pretty big boss, and then after that, it's gonna be like, well, this is probably gonna be a nice place to stop for the night. Oh, that sucks for you. I don't think I ever played City of Heroes. I heard a lot about it. I think by the time it got on my radar, it was already kind of old and aged. So, like, trying to pick it up as a new player, I wasn't, like, super interested. MMOs are often just way too ambitious for me, especially now that I'm streaming. Like, I just don't have that kind of time. I see a bunch of weird shit here. Just weird shit all around. Let's save, like, right here. So that way if we die, we don't have to, like, fly over here again, you know? There's really only 3 MMOs that I've ever put, like, a lot of time into. And even then, the phrase "a lot of time" might not be accurate. I've put more time into World of Warcraft than I'd care to admit, honestly. Like, I've put way too much time and money into that. Which is why I think it's ridiculous that people are now trying to say that Blizzard is dying because of a few bad decisions. Do you have any idea how much money Blizzard has from World of Warcraft? Like, they have the money to survive a few bad decisions. They're gonna be fine. Goodies. This is like a Mega Man boss hallway with energy refills. It's an old golem. I vaguely remember this boss being a real pain in the ass, but we'll see what happens. Oh, this is where you stopped, Volpe? Yeah, Overwatch too. They make so much money off of Overwatch. And probably Hearthstone. I'm pretty sure that's doing, like, very well too. What is this guy even? Anyway, I played Star Wars: The Old Republic for a couple months, and actually really enjoyed that up until the point where I, like, once I reached endgame, then I was like, this game is stupid. Like, the first time playing through it, I thought it was a lot of fun, but, like, after that, I was like, this is so dumb. Oh, I'm not surprised, Few. Honestly. Here, let's actually read this. Horizon socket energy orbs is a source of power. The orbs themselves have a fragile exterior but contain pure phase-on energy. This energy must be completely overloaded before it will be destroyed, eliminating all power sources. Okay. So yeah, I just have to hit the orbs. Seems like it could actually be a fairly straightforward encounter. Interesting. I think my big complaint with the Old Republic was actually how it did, when World of Warcraft does this now too, it drives me crazy. They do this thing where they treat you like you are the most important person in the universe, except the guy next to you is also the most important person in the universe. And the immersion is like non-existent. There we go. I was gonna say, I don't know if I'm doing anything. And then I also played Guild Wars 2 for about a month, and actually really enjoyed that game too. I take that back. I enjoyed some parts of that game a lot, and then I hated other parts. The class design was tremendously boring, which is where I think World of Warcraft succeeds. I think that's why they can survive as much. That's why that game is still running, is because their classes are just plain fun to play. But Guild Wars 2 had a good quest system, I thought. Oh, so if he gets even one of those, he completely refills these things. Okay. These things are not open for damage, like, nearly enough. This is gonna be... Even, like, by the time I finish this boss, we'll probably be at, like, 3.5 hours. I can feel it. So this might actually be a very good stopping point once we beat this guy. Like, why do they have to keep closing like that? Maybe this would actually be too easy if they didn't. I don't know. And they keep swapping? Like, this is pretty dumb. My hand's actually getting tired from mashing on the fire button, to be totally honest. Alright, so now he's doing this. So I have to make sure he can't do that. But to continue what I was talking about, Guild Wars 2 questing system I really liked because it was like, you didn't have NPCs that gave you quests. So you didn't have, like, quest hubs. Instead, you just had areas that you would just go to, and then, like, a thing would pop up and say, here, do, like, one of these 6 things to, like, quest in this area. Now what do I do? Oh, wasn't there one on his back, too? Yes, there is. That one can't switch around, though, I don't think. This is gonna be like the worst one to hit, though, I'm sure. Oh god, okay. I haven't even done damage to this guy yet. This one looks like it's taking damage faster, at least. This is really stupid. There. Now what? Didn't I scan him once already? Oh, okay. It said it exposed a Phazon core, but I don't see it? Where is this Phazon core they speak of? Yeah, none of this is doing anything. And he's just gonna keep going for these. So am I supposed to shoot these points now? Yeah, that's not doing anything either. And now I'm down 2 energy tanks because of that. What am I supposed to do? No, this is the same thing. Why did you burn your tongue? Wait, so when people say MMORPGs, what they're talking about is games like World of Warcraft? Because that's, like, not a very good genre name, and it doesn't really describe what type of game it is, in my opinion. Volpe, you said it's at the back? Is it that thing that's, like, on his, like those antennae on his back that are glowing, like, when he does this? Is that what I'm supposed to shoot for? Like that thing up there? No. That's a no. Wow, those things really follow you. Oh my god. Oh, you are supposed to just be hitting these points. I think? I guess I have to destroy them to actually see it, like, deal damage to him. I think that's what's like not happening at the moment. Yeah, you have to actually destroy him. That's what I was doing wrong. I didn't see his health bar moving, so I didn't think I was doing anything. Yikes. Let's not. You know, game, I don't appreciate when you use the... I don't appreciate when games use the words probably. An explosion near his feet will probably destroy it. Okay. Probably. You're just gonna leave me hanging with a maybe? Or an I think? Especially when it's a fucking, like, analytical computer. Give me something a little bit more than an I think. Not nearly close enough. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm super dead. There we go. I haven't, Soph, but I've heard of that being a thing. Of eating them uncooked. So I legit cannot use... Like, I can't use hyper mode right now because I don't have enough health. This boss is stupid. Hey Spaghetti, welcome back. So I have to wait for him to grab more orbs just so I can blow them up and get health. Ideally, enough health that I won't immediately die when I use hyper mode. Which, if he does shit like that, then yeah, it's not exactly helpful. Do the hands always drop health, I think. Ooh, there's like a lot of health all of a sudden. I still need way more before I can safely use the hyper mode, I think. Jerk. Yeah, Volpe, I could see why this would be a game-breaking experience for you. Or not game-breaking, but experience-breaking. This boss is pretty stupid. It's a little bit too much of an endurance encounter. And for a lot of this, I haven't really, like, understood if I'm doing anything to him. That's probably going to be, like, the hardest one to get, so I figured I'd go for that first. Okay, now what's he doing? I'm doing this again. How did that deal damage to me? Like, it is super unsafe to get in there with bombs. Like, this is really stupid. And missiles don't work, right? Those just bounce off. I don't know if any of those hit him. Ah, yikes. There. Health, please. That's an interesting idea, Scarlet. And hey, Guy, welcome back. We are fighting a very stupid boss. I'd like to say I'm doing well fighting this boss, at least. Just doesn't stop the fact that it's dumb. Okay. There's a lot of things happening now. I'm not a fan. Give me that health. More health, please. See, and this is like... This is that point of game design where they should have been like, maybe we shouldn't require an entire energy tank to use hyper mode. Maybe that's not a good idea. I feel like I should just die and start this fight over, because I wasted a lot of tanks on not knowing what to do. And now I'm like, I have to farm health to be able to continue fighting this boss. It's like, it's not great. It's not great design. I feel like it might not have been that bad if it wasn't for the energy tank usage. Like, it was tough to figure out what the hell I'm doing, but... I'm okay with it being tough to figure out what I'm doing. It's just... having to farm health like this because of the energy tank health hyper mode requirement is, like, kinda dumb. Alright, I'm getting there, slowly. Okay, you can do that without having your feet upgraded now? Alright, I see how it is. Give me, like, one more charge of health, and then I think we can make this happen. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this. Did he just suck the Phazon out of me? Is that what just happened? Okay. Asshole. And you can't jump over that while in Morph Ball mode. Like, this phase is really dumb, too. This is, like, so unsafe. I guess it doesn't take that much health to take his feet out, but, like... How much damage did I take there? Like, an unreal amount. Need much more health than that. Way more health than that. Let's risk it. I think I might have just fucked up. Shit. I was trying to blow it up before he could get it, but it wasn't opening. As in, I was trying to, like, blow up this core before he could get the new ones. But the hatch wasn't open, so... I've definitely been here for like 20 minutes already. This is pretty stupid. This is pretty stupid. Oh, he's giving me a bunch of health now, so that's cool. Open up, please? Are you serious right now? My hand is, like, actually getting tired from constantly hammering the attack button. This is getting pretty stupid. Oh, I got it there, somehow. I need way more health, though. Yeah, health should be dropping way more than this, is basically... That would have maybe fixed it, but then maybe it would have made it too easy, because, like, any damage you took, you'd be able to easily refill. But yeah, it does not drop much health at once. Alright, now what? Or is that actually it? I think that might have actually been it. Except now the corruption's getting worse, cause that's how it goes. Yeah, I could see that guy. I have that problem with RPGs pretty often. Man, what the hell did they do to her? You don't get to see the ending. That's like the first boss. I mean, eventually you will, but not tonight. Hyperball? The fuck is that? Now my armor's all glowy. A to use hyperball. Interesting. Hi. Hey, Genebo, how's it going? I'm not too sad about Prime 4. I think now I'm more assured that it's going to be a good game. So before, we had no idea what to expect. We knew they were making it, we had no idea how good it was going to be. Now I'm pretty confident that it's going to be pretty good. And I already wasn't expecting to see it this year anyway, so there's enough cool stuff coming out this year. And they just had that teaser the other night, too, about, I think it was just yesterday, at the financial briefing. They said they have, like, they have one new title coming that's built around the idea of online play and taking the most out, getting the most out of, like, the online service. And they have another one that will quote-unquote delight fans, that we don't even know, we don't know what either of these titles are. And it's like, so there's still, we still got stuff coming. I don't, like, it's a bummer, but the thing is they didn't even have to tell us that they had to restart development on Prime 4. Like, they could have just done it and left us in the dark. So I kind of respect them for being transparent about it, too. Most developers wouldn't do that.
Your next objective will be Elysia. Though Gore is stationed there, the Leviathan's phase on contamination is still spreading. The impact point is hidden deep within the storm clouds of this planet. You will not be able to reach its location. Instead, you may land near an automated research facility floating high above the surface.
It would be pretty cool if one of those titles was Pikmin 4. I mean, I've talked to you guys about my ambitious idea for Pikmin 4 being like an open world online multiplayer game. I think that would be like really cool. Who knows if that's actually where they'll go with it. I think Pikmin's even more compatible with the open world concept than Zelda is.
Once Unit 217 has been restored, it will help us find a way to destroy the Leviathan. We are concerned about Gore ever since he lost contact with us.
Oh, I'm probably gonna kill him. Are we not gonna tell him what happened to Rundus? Or are we just gonna pretend that didn't happen? Like, oh yeah, he's missing in action. Poor guy. Yeah, they should have gone with Retro in the first place. You're not wrong. I think I heard something about how they were trying to... With 4, they were trying to split up development amongst, like, a bunch of different studios and, like, collab to make it happen, and apparently that just, like, wasn't working out. Like, some studios were progressing very well, and others were, like, not progressing at all. So it just wasn't coming together. I don't know if that's confirmed or if that was a rumor, though. Oh boy, bunch of new stuff to scan. What, am I not close enough to scan it?
Samus, your highest priority is to get Skytown's Aurora unit back online.
Lock onto the thing that actually needs scanning, please? Or don't. Whatever. It's fine.
It will help you find a way to reach the seed. We will upload its coordinates to you now. Proceed with caution. Gore's whereabouts and disposition are still unknown.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's, like, going to try to kill me as soon as I see him. Like, as soon as he sees me, actually. Pretty sure I won't even get the opening shot. Alright, I'd like to scan all this stuff, but apparently I just can't. Well, I caught that, sort of. Can I jump on top of the ship to get leverage to... This might work. That'll do. There we go. I'm satisfied now. Careful, Scarlet. We're not allowed to talk about or know much. For our own safety. Like, you think his real name is Paul? I'm not the only one that's acknowledging the fact that that's like 100% a made-up name, right? This looks elaborate and fancy. Oh, so if I would have come here before I did Brio, which I could have done, I wouldn't have made it any further than this. I would have gotten here and been like, what do I do? No, 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 no. Let me help you. Break, please. There we go. Paul, are you saying that you don't actually break thumbs and that that's just a scare tactic? Playing as if I legitimately believed that that was what you did for a living. I mean, it was fun to believe, so... I'm content with just going with it. I don't know how far I want to go here, because we do have a very nice stopping point here. How long have I been going? 3.5 hours. I should probably retreat to my ship and save there, and then next time we'll start right at the beginning of the planet. No one will have to worry about like it being backtracky. We can just jump right into it. It gives me time to stop and get something to eat before overnight and decide what I'm playing for overnight. I do think I'm gonna pick up either Dragon Marked for Death or Wargroove for overnight this weekend. I'm probably gonna do both of them. So I'm probably gonna do one of those tonight. I'm just not sure which yet. So let's save it. Well, thanks, I think. Yeah, they did... This reminds me a lot of, the one in Twilight Princess. Except a little bit more metal. Here, I'm gonna like hop right back on here just so that I remember, like, yes, I did save and all that stuff. Let me, I think we are gonna call it quits for now. Let me, I'm gonna drop some more pixels. One, because we did break 15 likes at some point. I never noticed that somehow. And another, just to everybody hanging out till the end of the stream. I'm gonna dig up a raid target. Yeah. It's not the type of metal I meant, but it applies. It's not inaccurate. And then, like I said, I'll probably be back in about an hour to an hour and a half. I'm currently leaning towards Dragon Marked for Death, but I'm not sure. I might change my mind. I'm actually gonna poke. I don't know if View is still lurking. I'm gonna poke him about it on Discord and kind of see what he thinks. Yeah, I don't know. But let me find a raid target. Which one of these sounds fun? I'd like to raid somebody that I don't raid very often, but like people that I don't raid very often are typically not playing things I want to raid, you know? They're usually playing things that I'm like, well, that doesn't really sound fun. That sounds like a fun option. I don't get to raid him very often, and he's playing Smash, so that might be a nice one. I think we'll do that. I think we'll do this one. Something different. So if you guys would join me on a raid, that would be great. We'll do the usual tag. Here's the link. I need to start using YouTube links instead of YouTube gaming links, since that's gonna, like, they're not gonna work much longer anyway. We're gonna go see Epic Potato Chip tonight. He is playing Smash Ultimate. I believe he's playing with viewers, so if anybody's interested in playing, I'm sure he'd love to have you. Unless he's doing, like, sponsors only or something, but I don't think so. If you're not familiar with him, channel name spelled out just like this, just as it sounds. I'll see you guys over there for the raid, and then, like I said, maybe in about an hour to an hour and a half, I'll kick off overnight. So hopefully I'll see some of you back then. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do more Mega Man Legacy Collection for the evening stream. So we'll be playing Mega Man 5 and maybe 6. So yeah, in general, thanks everyone for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.